Live from the destroyed tracks of the monorail in Camp McCarran, this is the JD CAROTHERS Show, where health is chronically low. There is never enough AP. And Vitajex has no side effects, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, JD CAROTHERS, and yesterday we left off. We were trying to get the Big Boomer. We had to kill Old Lady Gibson to get the Big Boomer. We didn't get the Big Boomer because we decided a world without Old Lady Gibson was not a world we wanted to live in. Then, what happened next? Oh my goodness. We went and we lived life without the Big Boomer. But the sawed-off did give us plenty of fun blasting to do. We cleared out Nelson after having already cleared out Nelson. And we met a guy who wanted us to kill NCR hostages. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we rescued those hostages because I ain't about that war crime life, personally. And as time goes by, you may realize that I try to do the right thing in this game. Of course, it's hard to know what the right thing is when you're wandering the wasteland. Now, today, my main goal is to level pickpocket enough that I can steal the Big Boomer from Old Lady Gibson because I want the gun. And we'll work on the Thorn quest line. And, of course, this upcoming Saturday, we should be able to finish No Country for Old Men, at which point, ladies and gentlemen, if you would be willing to tune in for Honest Hearts, I am going to play Honest Hearts. And the fun we will have playing Honest Hearts, running and gunning and jiving and thriving. I think there's a lot of good times to be had there. So, without further ado, I will get right into ye old gameplay of Fallout New Vegas. Now, yesterday we did a little talking about a little bit of politics. Nothing about, right or left necessarily, but a little bit about the shift that we've seen in culture and how there is now a, sort of a shift from statesmen become presidents to, personalities become presidents, specifically personality or reality TV show personalities. And now we've got Brandon Herrera, YouTuber, new media personality, about to become the congressman in a district in Texas. And I think that that's an interesting shift. And so we talked a little bit about that shift and what it means for America and the world. Because the fact of the matter is, America does not exist in a vacuum, and there are downline effects of every single thing that takes place. Now, give me 1 second. It looks like I turned off the desktop audio. There you go. Now you get the desktop audio. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Now, where are we going today? Who knows? Sometimes we get some sneezes. That's the allergies. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gotta make sure they don't come back from the dead. And before you ask, isn't this like a waste of ammunition? The fact of the matter is, no, I don't think so. So, yeah. We got a little Fallout New Vegas going on here. Let's see. Alright, let's go back to our world map and see what we got going on here. Right next to Lucky Jim Mine. Sneezing up a storm over here. It's what they refer to in the business as party time. Okay, now, some people had alleged that yesterday that there is a, like, cave entrance that I missed. Are you first? You are first. Yeah, we started a bit late, so it's a notification game at this point. If you had notifications on, you got notified that I started. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry that I didn't start at 5 a.m. I had a microphone issue. The lads and lassies in the Discord may have seen there was a microphone problem. I guess my phone decided to change privacy settings so that apps couldn't use my microphone. Ooh, a little gecko foot. Did I give my mic Vitajex? I did, yeah, and it actually worked really well. The mic really appreciated the Vitajex, to be honest. Okay, how on earth do I get up here, you know? It's like, I've been trying to get around this gosh dang thing for hours and hours at this point. Just to get some freaking gecko eggs, which I don't even think they matter. I just want the gun. I've heard it's very good. Let's go to Clark Field and see if we can hit it from the other direction. Maybe. I feel like there's geckos over here. Hey, who's this guy? Again, we got to make sure these people don't come back from the dead, right? A bloatfly. Come here. Ah, it's spitting at me. Nasty creature. Nice. Gannon got the freaking... Gannon got the gecko! Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I ain't gonna let that happen. We are not going to let this happen. Look at this guy right here. Yeah? Got him. Got him. Gotcha. I don't need that stuff. Okay. I think if we go in from this side, we'll get a little more irradiated. But that's alright. I think it'll still work out. And ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by Vitajex. Vitajex puts it in your eye. Vitajex makes you feel young and spry. Vitajex will give you the strength of 10 men, make you feel like a young man again. Vitajex is the only FDA... the only drug that has been scientifically and charismatically proven to make me feel better. And that's a fact. You can take that to the bank. Medicine. I don't need medicine because I got Vitajex. We want sneak so we can get that pickpocketing up, right? Because we need to get that. If we can get the ammo from Old Lady Gibson, she'll drop the big boomer, and then we'll have a better 12 gauge, a better sawed-off shotgun, plus coin shot. Could you guys imagine? I can hardly imagine. Here we go. So we're trying to get to this gecko cave. Is that it? Is that the gecko cave, ladies and gentlemen? Because it looks like it. It looks like it. We had a little bit of chatting going on this morning before the stream started in the Discord. That was pretty fun. You know, just exchanging memes and chats and whatnot. It's a good time. The Discord's a party, so definitely check out the Discord if, what the heck is that? Looks like a basketball hoop or something. If it's your style, if that's something you'd be interested in, you know?
Okay, I'll do my best.
Hold on, I gotta use some aid or something. I need to make some room, too. Oh, we got 6 beers. We'll just drink all 7 of them. There we go. I can't pick the mushrooms. Lame. I just want to pick the mushrooms. The fly amanita.
Looks like break time's over.
I am killed them. Oh. That one moved kind of quick. Fire gecko meat, fire gecko hide, and now I'm encumbered. Fantastic. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Encumbered. Ganon, you gotta carry something for me.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Let's see. Give him the battle rifle? You're right. I should use the battle rifle. Give him the combat knife. Don't need that. Give him the cowboy repeater. Don't need that. Give him the dynamite. Don't need that. Give him the hunting revolver. Don't need that. Okay. I gotta make more belts. I don't know what I'm using the belts for, but I gotta make more belts. I know that for a fact. Let's go Vats. That's a crit? No, it was a 15% per crit. Hey, look, guys. Never enough AP, right? Sorry, we still got him. We still got him, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I do not like caves in this game. Skyrim caves are so much nicer. You walk around a Skyrim cave, it's like illuminated by, I don't know, glowing moss or something. Oh, look, the last guy she sent. Crispy squirrel bits, dirty water, whiskey. Leather armor. What is this guy, a moron? I think I'll drink some whiskey. I'm gonna drink a little whiskey. Maybe some Nuka-Cola. A little bit of whiskey in the morning. That's some good stuff. Okay, where are the eggs? Red Lucy sent me in here to die, most likely. But, you know. I still came here, didn't I? Okay, I think I gotta go around like the other way or something. Let's take a look at the local map, ladies and germs. Ladies and germs! Chat, that's like literally crazy. Crazy, Okay, there we go. Now, we are still most likely gonna do a just chatting sesh at the end of this stream, but, ladies and gentlemen, I might have a surprise for you. I might have something special for you at the end of the stream during the just chatting session.
Break time's over.
Oh,
Here we go.
yeah, I don't like that. Got him. Ugh. Thank you, Eddie, because I ran out of ammo. You see that? Eddie saved my life. Okay. I don't like that it doesn't just auto-equip whatever ammo you have, because I do have 12-gauge ammo. It's just like, oh yeah, you're out of Dragon's Breath. Eddie is so OP, man. Best companion ever. And he's a secondary companion, so you can have him with another companion. Oh, dude. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta... ban this bot. Oh, you gotta ban the bots. Ugh. when you do your first stream and you get your first viewer. Oh my gosh, my first viewer. Cheap viewers at streamboo.com. No, it's a bot. Hunting shotgun, mentats. Dude, this guy's got the good stuff. Eddie, I've got some stuff for you. Eddie, I have some things for you to carry, brother. Check the charts, my brother. Oh, you know, we are gonna... Hey, you've got a gold bar? 105,000 quid. Quid. Cost me 2p. Alright, what should I have him carry? Probably the hunting rifle I just got. Or was it a hunting shotgun? Probably the switchblade. And the submachine gun. I don't need that. And then I'm going to give him the boomer jumpsuit, combat helmet, Desperado cowboy hat. Yeah, I'm just going to give him like a bunch of this stuff. Alright. There we go. Now I got like 15 pounds, 12 pounds or something like that I can work with. Oh! Gex. Wah! That one breathes fire. Do they all breathe fire? Do they all breathe fire, ladies and gentlemen? James, driving to work. Driving to work, man. Hey, where else could you be driving, right? You know, there are worse places to be going. You could be going somewhere to go, like, do free labor and not get paid for it, right? So that is one thing to consider, you know, is that when you go to work, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm all for, I don't want to go to work. It's kind of my vibe sometimes. But, you know, you could be going somewhere to go, like, help a relative put a fence up or something. Anyway, you're not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just saying over here. Oh, Enclave, yeah, first thing you see is a bot. Exterminate the bots! I'm trying to get rid of the bots. It's hard. Twitch is 98% bots. Haven't you heard of dead internet theory? If it's not a bot on Twitch, it's probably a bot. I tried watching Meat Canyon's video because it looked kind of funny, but guys, I don't know if you've seen this. It is it's hard to watch. I don't know. As me personally, I guess I just don't really like the art style. I mean, seems pretty funny, you know. Seems kind of on point with the comedy and whatnot. And obviously, a lot of work went into designs that he did, but I don't know. His art style and stuff is hard, and he does a lot of like IRL body horror, like the oven having eyes and stuff. Like anthropomorphized oven. That made me pretty freaking uncomfortable. Holy cow, James. Is that a gosh dang reference to the thing that happened? James, is that a reference to the thing that happened? Hopefully the Polish viewers are not here right now. They'd be angry. They'd be angry. Oh. I'm always surprised that, like, I don't know. I guess it makes sense because of when I stream that, like, I get people from other countries, but I would imagine that there's not really much appeal if you're not from America. Although, I don't know. Maybe there's not much appeal if you are from America. They all breathe fire. That's why they're called fire geckos. See, that makes sense, but I feel like I've never had one breathe fire at me before. And, of course, the Thorn is closed, ladies and gentlemen. Why would the Thorn ever be open at any time, ever?
Here.
I'm starting to think maybe Ganon's a little too OP. By the time I realized we were being attacked, this thing was missing a head. A fiend with an empty syringe. I'm going to take that. It seems like it might be worth having. And a pool cue. Okay, we're going to wait until the morning. Goodness. How are you guys doing today? James is driving into work. Enclave, what are you up to? You don't have to tell me. You can keep it to yourself if you want. James, it seems a little early for you to be heading into work. Are you getting there early today? Because I feel like normally you're heading in there at like 6:30 my time. You know? Lucy, I got something for ya. Lucy.
Welcome back, stranger.
Hey, how you doing? Here's the
Do you have
eggs.
good news for the thorn.
Yeah, I brought the fire gecko eggs.
Good work, stranger. The thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Should I... See, am I going to harm my, If I keep bartering, is it going to hurt my, like, relationship with Red Lucy? Because I'll take the 500 caps, honestly. I don't care. But I kind of feel like she respects the, you know, the pushback. She got mad when I said I don't need anything.
You are a match to my elite. But don't congratulate yourself so profusely just yet. Still, your valor deserves recognition, and I shall honor it.
Enclave woke up 20 minutes ago. You woke up before, right before the stream started, right? Here's the thing. My microphone wasn't working. So...
The Thorn's calling its elite hunters to collect one of its deadliest creatures.
Night Stalker eggs.
Find Night Stalker.
Bro.
Night
Stalkers ain't nothing, bro. No, they're not. Literally, she says that about everything,
but I
but...
know of a nest at a cave near Bitter Spring.
Okay. I'll find them. Oh, ooh, don't fall in there. Do not fall in there. If Arcade fell in there and I didn't open the gate for him and I just like left, would he spawn in elsewhere, or would he just be, you know, stuck forever? Because you can't fast travel from inside, but maybe NPCs can? I don't know.
Anything new happening?
So, anyway, yeah, I was having a mic issue. My microphone, the privacy setting, was just like changed. Just changed on its own. Like yesterday, microphone was working. Today, microphone not working. Privacy setting was set so that apps couldn't use my microphone. Which, like, you know, it makes sense that that would be the privacy set. Ooh, this looks like it's like a Easter egg for platformers. What do I get? What do I get for platforming? This is just like Assassin's Creed. West Side.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, it should worry about improving the lives of regular folks.
Yeah, if it doesn't have to worry about Caesar anymore, well, it still has to worry about the Legion, which is odd, because I thought the Legion would crumble if Caesar was killed. So I killed Caesar, and this is awesome. I've never been to Bitter Springs. Alright, well, I guess I'll go to the Fisherman's Pride Shack or something. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, it's definitely fun, you know, when there's... Ooh, we got lake lurks over here? Yeah, this is where the lake lurks are. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Gannon, I need something from you.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
No, it's okay. I'm taking back the rifle. Good lord. Because I need something that can actually...
Just as a warning, my cobalt bandaging...
Gosh
seems
dang.
rusty.
Got him. Freaking got him. Ugh, these things are so disgusting. They look like Krogans. Oh, that was a miss. That was a hit. What am I? Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Okay, that's fantastic. Hey,
Sure.
a couple
Just don't treat
things.
me like a pack Brahmin.
Yeah,
okay?
no, of course not. Why would I ever do that? Okay. What the heck? Why am I still over encumbered? What's going on here? Do I have active effects going on? Okay, what are the active effects? Alcohol is freaking... There's nothing. Okay, we're going to go in here. We're going to turn that fire gecko leather into... There's no... I thought there would be a gosh dang workbench in there. Oh, what are those? Those look like cazadors. Well, there's only one way to effectively kill cazadors. And that is with the greatest implement of warfare ever devised.
What a shame. Here we go.
This isn't exactly the best gun for it, but that's okay because we're going to do it anyway. There's a lake lurk somebody? Somewhere? How about it? I didn't even see the dang thing. But that's okay because I'm here for the cazadors. I'm probably going to die. That's okay though.
What a shame.
We're going to quick save.
Here we go.
One at a time? One at a time? Please? Hey, one at a time, guys. Come on. I got that one in the wings. That's the key. You gotta get him in the wings. I definitely got that one in the wings. Okay, Ganon's just doing the whole job for me, I guess. Things aren't even scared. They ain't even scared. Oh, shoot. And I'm out of bullets. Well, I guess they're not scary when you have Eddie and Ganon. I need a different shotgun to use. Yeah, there we go. See, look at that. Yeah, that's quick. That's quick on that, on the follow-up shots, and that's a key, you know. That's a major key right there. Now, why are these cazadors swarming over here? Ooh, a train. I wonder what's in that train car. Can I open it? Can I open the train car? Let's see if we can't do it. Let's see if we can't do it. We're jumping. We're jumping. It doesn't look like we can, but there's something over here, too. Look at this. Looks like a hangar or something. Looks kind of like a hangar. Not really sure.
What a shame.
Ooh. Oh, gosh. They're like waiting in formation. Good lord. No! Freaking. Ganon's probably gonna die. We're not playing on survival. Dude, he's fine. Why is he whining? I'm fine too. I like hardly even hurt. Okay. My health does seem to be going down though. But this is pretty freaking cool. What is this thing? What is this? Chat, is this real? Oh my gosh. Look at it. Look at this place. It's like a boathouse or something. And that looks like it's Cazador eggs, right? Yep. You know what they say, make sure you kick the hornet's nest. The Cazador's nest. There's no, like, nothing over here. No loot of any kind. But it's a cool spot. It is a cool spot, I will tell you that. Okay. Let's go, let's jet on over to where Red Lucy said we could find the Night Stalker eggs. Are we getting eggs? Night Stalkers are like cats. Do they lay eggs? Is she gonna make me get Brahmin eggs next? Are there gosh dang Brahmin eggs in this game? because it seems like every creature lays eggs in this game. Like, to be honest. That's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but... Okay, here we go. We got something to find. What is this? The shack? The shack. Ooh, what is this place? Oh, they're a cross between snakes and coyotes, so yes, eggs. How interesting. Okay, what do we got here? Sorry, I just want to check this out. We got Colville Bay in Lake Mead. Of course, classic. Dockside shore power, 3050 amp. Sales and service, courtesy car. Fuel, bait, and tackle, right? At Berth Rentals Boating Supplies. Ask about U-235 series of Poseidon Atomic outboard motors. That's pretty cool. See, that again, this is other video games. Other video game developers. Look at how Bethesda world builds. Okay? It's not about what game engine you're using. It's not about how good the graphics are. Look at these graphics. Dog turd graphics. However, I'm playing it. You know why? Because it's immersive. Not because I'm using a VR headset. Not because the graphics are so realistic. Not because there's a million extra mechanics that indicate how my health works. But because the people spent the time to make the world feel real with world building. Literally the difference between a good video game and a great video game. Straight up. Anyway. Sorry, I don't want to get too political about how much I hate video game studios. Todd Howard, you know, he gets his revenge every day. That's the craziest thing. Todd Howard hates gamers. He hates me. I know that for a fact. I can tell you that for a fact. You know how I know Todd Howard hates me? Because my game crashes all the time. And also because I'm someone who plays his video games. And there's no way he makes video games for people he likes. I feel like I'm about to enter Honest Hearts playthrough right now. Honest Hearts DLC. And I also feel like there's a lot of Cazadors over here. And I'm already almost dead from the one Cazador poisoning. I guess I'll take a super stim. Comes with a debuff, which I'm not excited about, but whatever. Oh, good. It's just a myriad. It's Cazadors, it's fire geckos, it's everything. I gotta use VATS more. When the game started, I was using VATS all the time, but now that I have shotguns, it's giving me this, like, extreme overconfidence. Because I love shotguns. He got stuck. I got him. I got him, ladies and gentlemen. But there are more. There are more. The longer the distance he has to travel... Oh my gosh. What the heck? The better my chances of survival. Because once he gets in close range, that's when I'm in trouble from the poison. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm not exactly skilled at skeet shooting. Ooh, Cazador egg and poison gland. We're going Cazador hunting. Oh, yeah? You piece of garbage. Frick, man. I don't have enough AP for any of this? What the heck, dude? Okay. I don't love getting attacked by Cazadors, I gotta be honest with you guys. It's not incredibly fun. But hey, you know. I almost feel like Cazadors are worse to fight than Deathclaws. Like, they're easier to kill, but you'll get 6 of them. And that's all she wrote. Bring it. I'm on a rock. You can't hurt me. Crippled. Embarrassing. Nice. Quick shot. I do need to use the skeet to shoot the skeet. You're right. I use the stones to destroy the stones. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the writing. the writing is just incredible. Maybe this is going to be an episode of Carruthers Complains. I love Current Thing. Marvel, my favorite thing about Marvel is when they say the funny quote. When I love it when he says the thing that becomes the meme. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and Jemimas, we are going to get this junk figured out. Figured out. We're gonna get it figured out. Okay. Come on. None of you are helping. All right.
Well, yes, what I did is, well, when they found out that there was a batch of peanuts full of arsenic killing people, well, I just went on the Dick Cavett show and I did a little peanut jig. Yes, a peanut jig. A little peanut jig.
So have any of you guys seen the most recent season of Smiling Friends? Which, by the way, like, the fact that this is the last season and the show's over now, is the funniest joke that Michael Cusack and Zach Psychic Pebbles have ever made. I don't know if you guys know that, but I was on a Facebook group. People are like, I can't believe it's over. I keep wishing it was a joke, and I'm like, it is a joke, but not like the way you think. It's a Night Stalker. Oh, you know what? They're probably defending their cave really well right now because I'm about to take all their nasty snake cat eggs. Ah, I see. It's like a rattlesnake mixed with a cat. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. It makes a little bit of sense to me. But, like, the whole thing is that they made a television show that was so funny and so beloved that when they canceled it, everybody is angry and sad. But the fact of the matter is, if they didn't cancel the show, it would grow into this poison pill, so to speak, where the more episodes they make, the worse the show gets. And aside from that, I can almost guarantee you they got canceled. I don't think they opted to end the show. But that's again, ending the show right after you make a vague, veiled joke about some race, God only knows which one, is top tier comedy. I can't believe they did that. Because it's like, that's the whole thing. It's like, you can't make jokes about that or your show will get canceled. And then they made that joke, and whether they got canceled or canceled their show, which honestly I think they got canceled, and I don't think it was for reasons of that joke, but the last episode of the last season of their show includes the type of joke that would get your show canceled. That's hilarious. Hilarious, guys. I think I'm going to probably do the Thieves Guild quest line next in Skyrim, because I want that skeleton key. Okay, I got to do something. We are way overweight. Way overweight, but it's okay because we got all this food and we need health anyway. So, okay, we're moving down in the... Some gecko meat. Am I getting radiation poisoning? Is that what's going on? Hold on. Sorry, let me check my effects. -1 endurance from claustrophobia, but what's causing the additional endurance drop? Ooh. A knife, but it's not a cosmic knife. Gosh dang, that was close. That was frightening. I can kind of see the resemblance. I have a pet snake. His name's Kingsley. He's a California king snake. And I can kind of see the snake fangs and obviously the snake tongue. What an interesting creature. A snake on 4 legs is a frightening concept. But then at the same time, you know, a snake on 4 legs, isn't that just a lizard? Right? Isn't that just a lizard? Okay, so you start work at 7:30, but you like to come in like an hour early to just chill, drink your coffee. Sometimes you sleep in. Hey, I get that. I used to sleep. Ooh, Legionnaire. Let's do it. I want to be like Night. I think it's Animal Mother from Full Metal Jacket. Well, Pilgrim. Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me? Who said that? Sneak attack crit. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, so it's a Western Diamondback, basically. Okay, so check this out, ladies and gentlemen. If you live in America, specifically if you live in the western parts of the United States, this right here, that's the Diamondback. You see it? It is unmistakable. Right? The Western Diamondback. And then the Western Diamondbacks will have black and white stripes right here. And then they got their, obviously, the rattle. One of the most common venomous snakes in America. And I think they have the most deaths. Because they are pretty obscenely... they're not extremely deadly, but I think people just don't take it seriously. They'll get bitten and they'll be like, I'm fine, and then they die. Because they don't go to the hospital and get anti-venom. But a toy... Bruzza, what is this? What is this garbage, dude? Would the Night Stalkers move in after these people were living here? That making me angry. That making me happy that I'm taking these Night Stalker eggs. Ooh, you get the hunting revolver if you do the Thorn quest early. Of course, I can't imagine doing the Thorn quest early and having to deal with this nightmare. Eddie, I need you to carry some things. Because I've got too much weight on me. I need you to hold this and hold this and hold this. Because I don't need them. Because I don't need them! That movie is wild. That's one of my favorite war movies. I like Apocalypse Now, too, because I feel like it explores a little bit more of the broader implications of war. But Full Metal Jacket is an incredible film. Everybody's coming down here, huh? Everybody wants to get the eggs of the Night Stalker. Everybody wants to be a cat. Because a cat's the only cat who knows where he's at. I think we killed them all. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this junk makes me sad. That makes me pretty angry. Makes me want to kill all the Night Stalkers. But I think I already did, so... I don't know what I can do with their blood, but I will try to do something, I guess. How am I supposed to get up here? This is kind of feeling like, it's kind of feeling like one of those you can't situations. Because I think the eggs are up there, right? Seems to be the indication, but yeah, come on. Oh, duh. Got him. Got him, guys. Okay. And then on our way out, we'll discover Bitter Springs. Maybe read about the massacre. The massacre. L. Common Legion L. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. I will say this about the Legion. When they send out assassins, they send out a few. They don't send out one guy. They send out a hit squad. And the hit squad does occasionally accomplish its mission. Oh no! Oh no! Enclave, you have a sore throat? Thank you for the help, by the way. You have a sore throat? No! That's no good. You guys remember Regular Show? I just saw a clip of Regular Show from that one episode where they are playing at the arcade at Margaret's work and Garrett Bobby Ferguson shows up. And I was reminded of the fact that, gosh dang, Billy Mitchell of Kings of Kong fame sued them, and they said, "Why are you suing?" And he said, "Because obviously they're using my likeness." And he said, "It's a disembodied head with a beard. That, like, that's not your likeness. You don't have a trademark on having a beard, okay? And it's a disembodied head. What are you talking about?" He said, "But in the show, the character cheats, and that's what I'm most famous for." It's like, good lord. All right, man. Well, you still lose, and also now you're on record saying that you're known for being a cheater. Yeah, I definitely was. Jumping on the eggs. It was, sometimes I don't see everything that I'm doing. I don't know why I'm walking over there. I guess I want to get attacked by cazadors. I get set on by thieves or something. We got to get the shotgun loaded up because something's over here. Yep. Oh, good. It's a death claw. Oh, good. Good, good, good. It's a death claw, guys. Don't worry. But you see that, though? Watch me clutch this 1v5. Dude, he's hiding. Freaking wuss. Couldn't be me. Hiding from me. Because I am the chieftain! So the plan for today is getting all the stuff to Red Lucy so that I can, hold on, where's Bitter? Oh, man, I missed Bitter Spring. Okay, I'll have to go over there another time. I'm gonna go to the Thorn. We're trying to get everything for Red Lucy so we can get the gun. Because she has, like, a really good gun. And then we're leveling Sneak so we can get the, gosh dang Big Boomer. Why is Ganon running around with his gun out like we're getting attacked? What are they fighting? What the heck?
This is hopeless.
Hey, what's going on
back,
up there?
stranger.
I'm way too close to her. That's very annoying.
Giant rad scorpions are about to...
Yeah, 20
You
on
got
blue.
it. Best of-
Alright, cool. We'll see it. Hold on, I gotta put my weapon away. I do like that there's an underground death match going on underneath Vegas at all times. Look at that. Let's watch them battle. I think the... Ooh. Okay, I got left. I think left is gonna win. Here we go. Nah, left's got this. Right's kind of sucking wind here. See? Told you guys. Told you guys. And off he goes. They're well trained. They're well trained animals. I must say that. And yeah. See, James, you were right. And Stayback is a fantastic perk because it does, you know, do a little ragdolling of even the biggest enemies.
Welcome back, stranger.
Hello, Red Lucy. Here's the creature's eggs. Here's some Night Stalker eggs.
Good work, stranger. The Thorn will nurture these eggs until their hatchlings are ready to bleed for us. Here's a compensation for your service. I trust that we're in agreement over it.
Ooh, 700 caps. Cazador eggs, bro. My goodness, it's just it never stops with her, man. She's just take. I just want a gun. I just want you to give me a gun. At least there's some stuff to do, you know. It's like some level up stuff too, because I'm doing like pretty aggressive battle against big animals. What is my level right now? That's what I want to know. Level 29. I'm almost level 30, bro. Ooh, Door to West Side. What's in West Side? What are we gonna do? I reckon they were able to
West Side,
poison
huh?
each other.
I passed through here with another follower a while back. Anderson.
Whoa.
The locals will have.
Hi,
What is this guy?
Marshal Fabish.
What is this dude? My chauffeur, bitch. Okay.
My pleasure is on mine. Goodbye.
Having a lot of trouble getting water.
What on earth, dude?
Hi again.
Hi. What's a super mutant doing in a place like this?
I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Pogo. Phoebes a rope. Goodbye.
What? What on earth is this dude saying?
Hi again.
This guy's almost as hard to talk to as Christine.
Hi
I
again.
just need to see if there's any... Okay. What's in here? Ooh, a liquor store. You better believe I'm coming in here. Ooh, heartaches by the number. Free liquor? No, it's steel liquor. Well, here's a question for you. Hey, fella.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob.
Ooh, Klamath
What can I do
Bob.
you for?
What are you from Klamath? Let's see. I take you from Klamath.
Yeah, good old
Good
Klamath.
old Klamath.
Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back.
Ooh, tribal from
All before
Arroyo?
my time, though.
All before your time. Okay. Well, yeah,
I
tell me
might
about
have
the
some
area.
answers for you. What did you want to know?
Gosh dang, a lot, man.
Well,
How about
things
West
aren't
Side?
great here, but I've seen a lot worse.
Nice.
We got the fiends to the south of us, and that ain't good.
Yeah,
The
well,
Scorpions
I
hang
got
out
rid
in
of most of
Monte
them.
Carlo when they aren't slinging chems or getting their heads blown off by the fiends. Probably the best thing we've got going on is the co-op, run by Mr. Etienne. Get some help from the followers of the apocalypse, I think.
Co-op? Scorpions,
Not
I
much
hate
to
the
tell.
Scorpions, man.
Typical gang of dumb bullies and angry nobodies. They're holed up a bit south of here, in the Monte Carlo suites. They think they're tough, but anytime they tangle with the fiends, they get torn right up. Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems, but when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down.
Hey, you know, this guy is just an agreeable fella. I see nothing to disagree with. All right, so what's so great
Food
about
from the people and
co-op?
for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce.
Oh, nice.
Locals got
Love
these
co-ops.
little gardens that do real well. Gosh darn well, truth be told. Etienne got some help from that Anderson kid, I think. Anyway, we don't gotta rely on merchants so much. And it means the troopers can use all the food they make over on the east side. Works out nice.
Speaking of co-ops, ladies and gentlemen, if you live in a place that has a Winco, just a little word of advice, that is a co-op, right? So that means that basically what he said, the profits are shared amongst the employees that work there. And yeah, Winco is one of my favorite spots. You can grind your own peanut butter. Gosh dang, awesome spot.
What else did you want to chat about?
Let's chat about whatever, man. What's going on with that super mutant?
Yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it. He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the boneyard.
Ooh.
Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the...
Is that a Fallout 2 reference?
Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more. I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it.
Fallout 1 reference.
Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those sneaky super mutant types, got in
Night
and
kids?
busted 'em out.
Nice.
I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that free.
Oh.
Don't know much more than that.
Oh, man. Now I feel bad for killing Tabitha. Gosh dang, man.
Some folks steer clear of him for sure, but you don't seem to mind. He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around.
Nice. Good to have him around then, I guess.
What else?
Ooh. I'm so blue. I don't have any more questions. What do you do
I run a
around here?
liquor store on West Side.
Oh.
With things this
Is
rough,
that where we
some
are?
folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning.
Yeah.
After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace. Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's got to do it, you know?
Yeah, sure. All right.
Sure.
What do you have for
then.
sale, man?
Hopefully I've got something to wet your whistle.
Oh, is this a straight liquor store, dude? Yeah, I don't need any of this junk. Oh, you know what, though? I can sell him some of my stuff. 100 NCR times 766. He mentioned the master. He said that me Bish came out here when the master died. Ooh. I don't want to sell him any of my ammo. Okay, here we go. I don't need a bunch of this stuff. Cigarettes. Independent cigarettes. That's great. Garden gnomes. Empty Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles are worth something, I guess. I'm going to hold on to those. I don't need the fire gecko eggs, right? Well, anyway. Okay, I don't need flour, that's for sure. An intact garden gnome, worth the same as a damaged one. Pack of cigarettes. That's 88 caps right there. Pre-war money. Yeah, let's get rid of the pre-war money. Shot glass, I don't need those. Wrench, don't need that. Okay. Anyone who watches this that does a lot of crafting when they play. Okay, yeah, so I always mix it up, whether it's Fallout 1 or Fallout 2. But that's the guy who, like, fell in the vat of FEV, from what I understand. And he became, like, almost like a hive mind. Or something like that. He was directing the super mutants to do a bunch of, I don't know, raiding parties or something. I don't know Fallout 1 very well. Or Fallout 2, for that matter. This place is an S-hole. Alright. I think it's time to go gamble. I think it's degenerate gambling time, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time for some degenerate gambling. I don't know about you.
Thank you for visiting New Things.
I love the clamor. I love the clamor in my ears. It doesn't drive me up a freaking wall. The clamor. Why don't you do right? Oh my goodness. I know some lore, but unfortunately I've never played 1 or 2. I really want to, though. Just need a PC. I like Wasteland. I think I would enjoy Fallout. Wasteland. Fallout Tactics. Automod won't let me say the classic line. Just send it.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the
I'll allow it. I'll allow it, Enclave.
I'm going to have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
I'll let her through. Or did you already try and Automod blocked it? Oh, man. There you go. I allowed it. Oh. There you go. War never changes.
Smooth. Oh, now.
Apparently you could talk to this guy about Benny if your speech is high enough, which I should have done, and he'll just hand over Benny.
Bitter Springs.
Yeah, so I think what we really need to do is we need to get dressed. Naughty nightmare.
Like that
there
could
we
have
go.
only brought bad luck.
There we go. It is degenerate gambling time.
How can I help?
And I'm doing everything I can to make the gosh dang Caesar's Legion angry. let's go ahead and do Legion money for chips.
Here's your...
Alright, 400 should be enough. That's 2 hands. And my luck right now should be chilling at like 10, I think. Yeah, luck is 10. So we should win almost every hand. Of course, that doesn't account for the fact that I'm very bad at blackjack. Ooh, split 'em. 15. Oh, yeah, we're going to hit that 15. And we got 20. Switch hands, 18. Should we hit the 18, ladies and germs? We're going to hit the 18. Okay, well, I guess I'll be staying. Whoa. Am I confused here? Oh, they didn't appreciate
You've been
that.
good to us, baby. Now let us be good to you.
Hey, thanks. Yeah. I am the guy who killed Caesar. Oh, gosh dang it. I forgot to bet. One chip. Awesome. Bet max. There we go. Yeah, let's double down here. Nice. 18. Of course I feel lucky. And double down. It happens. It happens on occasion, ladies and germs. 21. Winna chicken dinner. It all feels so empty at this point, doesn't it? Like, what am I even doing? I'm just playing blackjack, freaking for what? You know? Just, gosh dang. I don't need the caps. This is what depression must feel like. It's like, you think this is what Jeff Bezos feels like every day? He goes to a casino and he bets like $1 million on one hand, loses it, and he's like, that was not it. Like, that didn't even get my blood pumping. I mean, and that's the craziest part, is look at this. Oh, I feel lucky, so I gotta keep playing, investing in local economies. Classic. So I guess that's the thing. I'm gonna exit. Well, that's good. You've been banned from gambling.
Okay, pal, you've had enough. Time for you to leave.
Why?
You've taken us for a ride, and we want you out.
Oh no, guys.
You're free to enjoy the shows in the bar, but no more games for you at the tops.
I don't even... Yes, absolutely, James. I would give them both a try. Honestly, I'm actually thinking about doing some retro games that have been remade. One game that's on my mind is Toontown. I've heard that's pretty fun, and I heard that they did a remake. And my experience with like remade retro games is like I played the Source SDK based version of GoldenEye with a friend of mine, and that was a lot of fun. And then I found out about Project Cartographer. I wanted to play Halo 2, and I didn't have an Xbox original because this was like way after they were gone. So I went on my computer and I downloaded the SDK base from Steam, and I was able to play not only the Halo 2 campaign, but there's also multiplayer. I mean, it's pretty dead now, but that was a really cool thing that I found out about. And so I'm a big fan of like these remade retro games, which, by the way, again, not to get too political, but if you have the ability, if you live in Europe or something, you have the ability to sign a petition with Stop Killing Games, definitely sign the petition, because Stop Killing Games is doing the Lord's work. Just trying to make it so that when a beloved video game no longer is profitable for the company, they have to allow fans to take the IP and provide, structure through which people can continue playing it. Because games like The Crew, it was a great game, everybody loved it, and then boom, it's gone. And if you try to make a copy of it, that's, copyright infringement. But there's no way for anyone to play it, So, anyway, we haven't had any crashes today. I'm kind of impressed. But yeah, if I can find like a Fallout a Fallout 1 or 2 like remake or something like that, I would play them. I don't know if I want to buy them from Bethesda, though, I will be honest. Because historically, you know, it's just not that great. Okay. Let's see, what else are we gonna... Bethesda just makes kind of garbage games. I shouldn't say it like that. Bethesda makes incredible games very poorly. And by that, I just mean they crash a lot. Let's go to the railway station. We did a little degenerate gambling. Now it's time to go talk to... Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment you've all been waiting for. You guys are in this. I hope you know that. I hope you know that you've earned it. Join me tonight, when I take on 3 Death Claws barehanded. Nice. Okay, well. Where are they? Of course, Eddie's shooting them. But that's alright. So level 30 is kind of like a little bit OP, it seems like. Also, what made Eddie so good? I'm like not using console commands. I don't understand what's going on here. Why am I able to take on Death Claws? Is that just what level 30 is like? Toughness? Toughness perk got me like, ooh, ooh. Yeah, Fallout 1 or 2 would definitely be fun. I would definitely do it. 100%. No doubt. I like hard puzzle games and whatnot. Okay. So I can be killed. I can be killed in this game still. As it turns out, as it were. There you go. I fought the Death Claws. Barehanded. Ladies and germs. We'll come back and we'll kill the Death Claws barehanded. But right now, maybe not quite the scenario that is going to result in the best outcome for everybody. I kind of want to do more exploring down here. We got like Nipton, the Mojave Drive-In, Crescent Canyon. What can I do for Ganon to get him to give me power armor training? Difficulty. I think I'm on normal. I'm not playing survival mode right now. Yeah, normal difficulty. We could crank that up. We could crank it up. You're like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Camp McCarran, El Rey Motel. I just feel like there's not much to do anymore. My goodness. But we've leveled up Sneak a little bit. So let's see if we can't kill a bunch of boomers to get a higher level so that I can level up Sneak one more time and try to get that gun. What do you mean break time's over? Mr. Gusty. Better dead than red? Dang. I was gonna kill him. Yeah, the Death Claws certainly do hit very hard. I will admit that. Okay, we gotta take something. We gotta take some. Give me something for the pain and let me die. There we go. Little stim pack action. Take a little more stim pack. I'd play every Fallout. You know, it's gonna take time because I gotta get them, and there's only 7 days in a week. You know, it's like you stream every day, but do you know, I don't know. I just feel like playing Skyrim one day a week is barely getting me any progress. And as fun as it is, and as much as I love playing Skyrim once a week, and I love playing Fallout the other 6 days, I'm like starting to wonder if maybe it should be more of a split or something. I don't know. 4570. This is a big freaking gun. BFG, bro. BFG. All right. And then one thing I wanted to play, and I actually already have it, and so I might play it, is I wonder if I should surprise you with it, ladies and germs. I think I've mentioned it, so it wouldn't be that much of a surprise. But I think I'm going to play Doom 2016.
Okay. I'll do my best.
At some point here. What was that noise, dude? Gosh dang it, guys. Gosh dang it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to load the save to right here, right before I pickpocketed her. And we're just going to wait. We're going to wait until she goes to bed. And we're going to pickpocket her in her sleep. And I think that'll work. I always hear how hard it is to get old games to work, too. Yeah, especially if you buy them, like the actual game itself from the studio. A lot of times, like, because the modding community that makes these secondary games is concerned with gameplay above everything else, a lot of times they fix gameplay issues.
Looks like break time's over.
Gosh dang. This is very annoying. Okay, I don't think we have the ability to do it. So we can either do what we gotta do, ladies and germs, and she's a nice lady. She never did anything wrong. Of course, I never asked her if she would sell this. Do you think she would? Look at that. Okay, guys. Look at this freaking gun. I can go one shot at Deathclaw with this thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and that wasn't even the that wasn't even the big boomer I was using. That was the sawed-off. All right, let's here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast travel somewhere that there will definitely be an animal to attack me. And then we'll see if it's worth it, you know? The 15 railway station. Yeah, I know, and it's like, I don't know, man. I feel bad more than anything. I feel like it's not my character, but maybe it is my character. I guess I've done it before. I did it to the guy. Look at that. Look at... Bro. Did you guys see that? That was awesome. Staggered. I'm just rolling up on Deathclaws with the 12. I gotta reload faster, though. Got him. I don't know why they don't get, like, the explosive heads. But, you know, I guess they're Deathclaws. It's, yeah, we don't need her, but... I don't know, man. I don't know, man! Sometimes it makes me feel like maybe I... Got your tail! Got him. Boom. Shouldn't have fallen asleep on the job, buddy. Dude, this is fun. This is fun. This gun's awesome. This gun is incredible. Kapow kapow is correct. We're going kapow kapow aggressively on these freaking death claws. I don't know if this is what the people want to see, but I will tell you this is what I want to do. This is how I'm out here playing Fallout. Deathclaw, meet 12 gauge. I see why old lady Gibson, you know, has the big money, right? She's got the big gun, too. Oh, Deathclaw. Deathclaw. Oh, 2 Deathclaws. I'm going to need to swap my ammunition. Pulse slugs, we got 5. Flechette.
Looks like break time's over.
Oh, shoot. No health, no health, no health, no health! Okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. We're going to be okay. Stim packs. We're not playing survival mode, so the stim packs work immediately. Die. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not good. Not good. Not good. We've got 2 rounds and we do not have. Okay, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, guys. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Super Simpack. James, you got to start work. You'll be lurking on YouTube. Good luck, everyone. I was enjoying just chatting yesterday, by the way. Wish I could chat more. We will be doing just chatting here in a minute. After we handle the death claw. Got him. Nice, man. I cannot think of a lot of cooler situations than what we just did. I need arcade. I need more 12 gauge ammo. Okay. Alright, we're going to save there, and we'll call it a day on that. Okay, good. Okay. Now, here's a question for you guys, and we'll get into it here in a moment. What is this? Oh, heyo. Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do something a little bit fun. We're going to do a tier list during our just chatting session. But the problem is, with the tier list, I can just make a tier list and decide what we're going to rank. And that could be fun. But I always love to get input from chat. And, you know, I want you guys to enjoy the tier list. Now, obviously, you might not agree with me on my tiers. But the tier list is probably going to be something that I know. I thought about doing an anime tier list, but I don't watch much anime. I've seen like Cowboy Bebop. I've watched a couple episodes of Bleach. I think I watched 1 season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And I've seen... That's pretty much it. I've watched 1 season of Evangelion, Neon Genesis. And let me see. Is there anything else? I'm trying to think of if there's any other animes I've watched. But so like I haven't seen very many. I haven't seen gosh dang My Hero Academia. I haven't watched Vinland Saga. I haven't watched One Piece, and I probably never will because apparently there's a billion episodes. You know, it's just there are some things that I haven't seen, and so I don't know if I could effectively do an anime tier list, but I do think it would be funny for me to like just look at the thumbnail, like look at the cover of, you know, I don't know, Ghost in the Shell, and be like, yeah, this looks like a boring show, so I'm putting it in F tier, you know, or something like that. Or like I watched 1 episode of Bleach, I didn't like it, you know, just like some guy who doesn't like anime doing a tier list for anime. Like Avatar The Last Airbender, S tier, absolute S tier anime. Greatest anime I've ever seen in my entire life, right? It's like, that's not even an anime. What are you talking about? So I think that there is some fun to be had with a tier list, but I really want to know what you guys think would be a fun, just a fun tier list to do. So give me your input. Let me know. Let me know what you think, because we could do a fast food tier list, right? Which we've already kind of done during the dang session with where we ate the big arch burger, but we have not done a complete tier list with like the images and everything. You know what I mean? A real legit tier list. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe a fast food tier list. I'm also thinking about, there are other things. Fallout, different Fallout games. We could do a tier list. We could also do a oh, Automod held a message. Hold on, guys. We got a message that was held by the Automod. Oh my goodness. And it expired. Hello Howard had posted degenerate very loud, all caps. And Automod held it for bullying. I got to turn off the Automod for bullying. I just didn't really want bullying in my chat, but I guess you got to let bullying happen in your chat if you want people to be able to converse. My goodness. So aggressive on the mod. But anyway, so okay, we've got this we got a tier list that we're going to do. Maybe we could do it today. It's a lot of work to, like, I shouldn't say work. It's a lot of, I feel like it'll take me a little bit of time to get a tier list actually going. And if I do, here we go. Let me see. Maybe do they already have a tier list? Bro. Okay, so I think we can maybe, these ads, man. I don't love the ads. But here we go. And then we can minimize. They really want me to buy a Subaru. And I don't want to buy a Subaru. Okay. We're going to do a fruit and vegetable tier list. That's going to be, I think, pretty fun. Okay. Let's see if we can't add it in. Window capture. Yep. Okay, we might be able to I think we make this work. I don't know what SDR is. Okay. Well, that'll work. Remove, yes. Dang, I feel like there's a way we can make this work that'll actually be good, but it's not quite working. Yeah, see, this would be a lot of fun. Let me see if it's actually, sorry guys. Right. I'm hungry too. And I think that the tier list is going to make us very hungry. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to add in a window capture, and it's going to be the tier list. But can I match title, window title? I feel like there's not a lot of options that I can. Okay. Give me a minute. This is going to be the first tier list, and it will be the worst tier list. Okay, but we will be able to fix it eventually. And we'll be able to edit, transform. Sorry, I'm just trying to edit it so that I can just give you guys the tier list instead of everything else. I'm going to try to be quick so there's not a bunch of like dead air time. Oh, you know what we can do? Yeah, we could do that. Okay, we're going to go here. And we're going to add the window capture of tier list, right? And we're going to make it really big. Really big. And at least then you're only seeing a little bit of ads. And then we'll send it to the back. There we go. Move to bottom. There we go. Okay. Hey, I feel like this could be a lot worse. So just a little ad there for some Carnival Cruise. Okay. Alrighty. So here's our tier list. And we are doing a yummy tier list for fruit. Right? This is the fruit tier list. And I'm actually going to cover that up. There we go. Okay. I'm going to readjust this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So let's start with green apple. Green apple's good, guys. I like green apple. I think it goes well with like peanut butter. I think it goes well with the yummy stuff. However, when I want an apple, I can guarantee you I do not want a green apple. I don't want a Granny Smith. They are sour. They are tart. So green apple cannot be S tier, and I don't think it can be A tier. I think it goes B tier. That's not to say it's gross. It just is definitely not. When I go, I want an apple, not a green apple, I'll tell you that. Let's see, red apple. See, this is what I'm thinking about when I say I want an apple. But a red apple doesn't change my life. And more often than not, a gosh dang red apple, especially like a red delicious, is going to put me in, it's going to be actually grainy, right? So because of that, it's also going B tier. You know what? Green apple goes C tier. Apricot. I like apricots. I like dried apricots. Apricots? Do you say apricot or do you say apricot? That's a question for you. I say apricot because I like the way it sounds. But I think, yeah, I don't like to eat them fresh, so that's going to be a B tier because I really only eat them dried. Apricot. Avocado. I've had it. I wish there was a Z tier or an F tier. I'm actually, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave avocado in here because every time I eat avocado, I throw up. I think I'm allergic to gourds, and I think avocado is the gourd I'm most allergic to. But at the end of the day, even if I wasn't allergic to it, it's disgusting. It tastes like mush garbage, and personally, I hate it. So if you guys like avocado, I totally understand. You know, it's okay, so we got the arguments in the chat already. Lemons A, kiwis C, kiwis A or S. Well, we'll get there. Bananas. Bananas are the old standby. If I had $1 for every time I ate a banana, I would make so much money because they're so cheap. They're delicious. They've got a lot of sugar. They're not so good if you're diabetic. They got that high glycemic index. But I will tell you, a banana for some potassium, I'll eat them. I'll eat them brown. I'm not eating them greasy black, but I'll eat them with some good old brown spots on them, frozen and covered in chocolate. I kind of think it's got to go S tier because I don't think there's been a week where I haven't eaten a banana in my entire life. So, and I hate to do it because it's such a cheap option, but it's food. Everybody loves them. Children love them. Adults love them. Like the bananas are the best. Okay. Let's see. Blackberry. Blackberries, I got to tell you, I'm not a big fan. I like the way they taste. I like the way blackberries taste. I do not care for the way blackberries have a big old fat seed in them that I'm trying to eat this like it's a raspberry. You know what I mean? I'm over here thinking I got a raspberry and I take a bite out of it and it's this hard thing in the center. So blackberries are going to go C tier because I'll eat them, but I don't like them. Avocado is not a B. Avocado is a Z tier. I'm leaving it here. Hello, Howard. I don't know if you caught that, but I'm leaving it here because they don't have an F tier here, just D. And I've never tried this, but I have tried it. I hate it. It makes me vomit. It's disgusting. No love from me for avocado. Am I talking? Okay, you know what, Enclave, you're right. Very small seeds, but they're hard. I can't play with that. Blackcurrant. I've never had blackcurrant. I don't even know what that is. Blueberry. Another goat. You know? Who doesn't love blueberries? Find me somebody that doesn't love blueberries, right? And I will give them a blueberry, and I'll show you someone who loves blueberries. Blueberries, everybody loves them. They're easy to eat. They're not that expensive. They're going to go S tier with the bananas. Cantaloupe. Cantaloupe tastes like something that someone wanted to have as a fruit, but it's not a fruit. It's less sweet than most vegetables. Yeah, cantaloupe, D tier. Coconut. Now, I don't really think of coconut as a fruit. But coconut water is a top shelf rockin' drink, right? It's got the electrolytes. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. So I'm going to actually go A tier with coconut because I'll eat some of that meat, you know, the coconut meat. I'll eat that with, like, Trader Joe's has this dried coconut meat with, like, sugar on it. I'll eat that. That's pretty good. And I'm not crazy about like coconut on stuff and in stuff. It's a little bit of an overpowering flavor. Like I don't drink Malibu or like I don't really like coconut cake. But if there's a little coconut in something, it can really bring some flavor out. So coconut's definitely A tier. Coconut water is a king of drinks. So this list isn't correct. We can't grade them all accurately. All of this depends on the type. Enclave, what do you mean? So, like, when I say coconut, are you thinking it depends on the type? Or is it more like red apple and green apple? Obviously, green means Granny Smith, and red, I'm going that's red and delicious. Not like a Fuji or a Cosmic Crisp or a Pink Lady apple, you know? How can I know that I'm not going to be spitting it out or in heaven? Well, when I eat a good, are you talking about cantaloupe or banana? You know? I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job with this list. I feel like we're doing okay here. Oh, blueberries? Yeah, no, that's a good point. Blueberries, okay, I'll take blueberries off the S tier. You guys are right. Because blueberries, it's a mix, right? It's hit or miss on blueberries. Either I take a bite and it's the best blueberry I've ever eaten, or I take a bite and it's disgusting, hard, sour, icky. But again, the blueberries are top tier, but I will leave them in A tier because of it's like a chance for a critical attack on you, you know? Okay, so there are a lot of different kinds of coconuts, Enclave, sure, but you know what I'm talking about is the kind that I buy at the store. So I don't know. I go to Kroger and they got coconut and I buy the coconut. and I drink the coconut, and I eat the coconut. I'm leaving that A tier. Say whatever you want. I'm leaving it A tier. Cherries. Cherry is one of the worst flavors of candy, medicine, and everything else. People add cherry to things that they should not. However, Cherry Coke's pretty good. So I'm going to leave cherry in C tier because I like cherry in certain things, but it'll also make me spit something out. And I don't really like to eat cherries. Yeah, the coconut from Moana, when they talk about, consider the coconut, consider the trees. The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves, right? Cranberries, absolute S tier. I will not elaborate. Dates. Dates are going to go B tier because it's like, hey, bro, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just make sure you change it a little bit. Okay, I made it worse. I got 6 answers wrong, I just, dates, I can't with dates, guys. I take a bite out of it. It tastes like an overripe banana. It's mushy. It's gross. Now, if you want to use dates as something, and this is why they're B tier, you can use dates to replace certain things, and I'm okay with that. Like, I like to eat a date, or like a date-based granola bar or something, but I'm not gonna go and eat dates on their own. So they have no place in A or S. Honestly, it probably puts them in C tier because C tier is kind of like I'll eat it in the right circumstances, All right, hold on. We got let me read some of the chats. Grapefruit, lemon, limes go in A type, I think. Grapefruit's definitely A. All citrus can be A. Grapefruit's great, or A, S. If you blend all the citrus around, it would be great, like 5 Alive. Dates are D. It's in the name. I despise dragon fruit. Saw it in videos and stuff. Everyone made them seem amazing. Finally got to eat one. Tasted like crap. And we'll get there. Oh, we are there. So dragon fruit. Ladies and gentlemen, dragon fruit is unequivocally the best flavor of any Japanese drink or candy. I'm talking haichu. I'm talking some boba tea or something. Dragon fruit is the king of drink flavor and candy flavor. Like, dragon fruit in candy is to banana what banana in fruit is to dragon fruit. And for that reason, dragon fruit's a D. Okay, I'll give dragon fruit a C because... C. If there's a dragon fruit haichu, I will eat that and I will love it. But if you try to give me a slice of dragon fruit, I'm like, can you please get away from me? You absolute monster. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you near me. I don't want to think about the fact that you're trying to give me dragon fruits because it's making me angry and I might do something about it. Right? So, anyway. So that's dragon fruit, in my opinion. You had a fresh dragon fruit on the side of the road stand in Central American country, and it was so delicious. Really, Hello Howard. But I've never found anything close in America. Yeah, maybe it's the way that they grow them in America, but dragon fruit just isn't, it's never good. It doesn't taste good at all. Okay, next, we got durian. I don't even know what that is. I've seen these. They look disgusting, so I don't buy them. I imagine they're not very good. Grapefruit, absolute S tier. Grapefruit is one of those things that, like, I've never had grapefruit juice that is not delicious. I've never cut open a grapefruit and taken a bite and been like, ooh, this one's bad. Figs. Figs are going to go A tier. I would put them S tier, but if you've ever had, these are Smyrna figs. There's a lot of different kinds of figs. If you've ever had figs, like fresh figs, they're pretty good, but dried figs are the king of figs, in my opinion. And so that's just one of those things that, like, if I could have, sorry, I'm just going to make this, look at that. It's even better. Sweet. If I could have dried figs all the time, good Lord, delicious. A lot of figs have bugs, and sometimes they be juicy, and sometimes they taste like cotton candy. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a dryness aspect to figs that you do have to be concerned about, and I'm not a big fan of that, but that's why like going with a dried fig is always a better option in my opinion, because it cuts the question out of, oh, maybe it's going to be dry or maybe it's going to be gross. Like the dried figs, going with dried Smyrna figs the way I do is just like they're always good. And they're delicious. So that's why they go A tier. I will not hear arguments on it. Gooseberry. Don't know what that is. Never had it. Red grapes. Red grapes, ladies and gentlemen. You can. That's why apricot's in B tier. Because I love apricot. Dry. I don't like it when it's not dried. I like dried apricot and nothing else. So we got red grapes. Red grapes... Sorry, those are going C tier. Not very good. Kind of icky as grapes go. They're small. Just red grapes are definitely C tier. White grapes, S tier. You get these bad boys at Costco, and they're big, and they're plump, and they crunch. You get a red grape with a crunch to it, or a green grape with a crunch to it. White grape, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, that's party time, right? That is party time. So white grape is S tier, absolutely. Kiwi. The moment you've all been waiting for. Kiwi. I will not elaborate. Lemon and lime, both are going A tier. You're never going to catch me eating a lemon or a lime. But you will catch me putting these in food, putting these in drinks, adding them to things because they're just iconic flavors. Yes. And lemon juice, obviously lemonade, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. And if you've ever had Brazilian limeade with the condensed milk, come on with that. That's some good stuff, right? I think lemon. I think it just depends. It's what am I in the mood for? And again, that's kind of where I'm at with this. Is like S tier. These are foods I'm never gonna say no to. A tier is like, if I'm in the mood, I will... If I'm in the wrong mood, I might say no. This is, I have to be in the right mood. This is, I will probably opt for something else. And this is, I will not eat it if it's the only thing, right? And there have been instances where someone's like, hey, do you want cantaloupe? And I'm like, no. I'll just be hungry. I'd rather be hungry than eat cantaloupe. That's why it's in D tier. I've had a limeade, but it was just lime juice made into lemonade. Yeah, so there's a Jordan the Stallion video where he makes this like Brazilian limeade where you like add condensed milk, you blend up entire limes, and then you strain them, and then you add condensed milk and a bunch of water. It's pretty refreshing. It's very good. Lychee nut goes B tier. Mango. Ooh, mango. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can guess where mango's going. I'm sure you can guess. Mango's S tier. Mango would be something higher than S tier if there was something higher than S tier. Mango is my absolute favorite fruit. Always delicious. Even when it's not good, it's great. Like if you get a bad mango, it's still an incredibly delicious mango. Mango on a fork, ladies and gentlemen. What else could there be? I chew the mango right off that seed. I don't even care. I don't even care what it looks like, right? I grew up with lemon lime hybrid, so I don't really care, but it's important to me that it be juicy. Yeah, and I think the condensed milk, the sweetened condensed milk, adds a lot of sweetness to it. I would love to do that if I had money. Mango on a fork or the lime juice or the limeade, Brazilian limeade. It wasn't that expensive. I think I made it for like $4, and it was like a lot of limeade, but you have to have a blender. Then that's $100 if you don't have a blender, right? I feel like lemons are usually more likely to be dry than limes. I don't know, man. I feel like I've seen more dry limes than lemons, personally. Nectarine time. Okay. Nectarines. Nectarines go B tier with apricots. No, they don't. They go C tier. Nectarines are not incredibly delicious, in my opinion. They are like a hybrid between apricot and peach, and they have none of the good qualities of either. So, nectarines go C tier. Orange, A tier, absolutely. All citrus is A tier pretty much if it's not S tier. The only reason orange isn't going S tier is because we have tangerines. And I think we can all agree tangerines are better than oranges. Okay? And I just if you don't think that that's the case in your opinion, I just want you to think about right now, if you are given if you're offered a tangerine or an orange, someone goes, "Hey, we have oranges and tangerines. Would you like one?" You're going tangerine every time. And that's why tangerine's A tier and tangerine's S tier and orange is A tier. Papaya is like flavor profile wise, it's there with cantaloupe and nectarines. Yeah, D tier, not good. Passion fruit is on par with dragon fruit. Doesn't taste that good, but it's a good, like, again, if there's a drink flavor that I can get passion fruit or a candy that is passion fruit flavor, I'm gonna buy it. I'm going to drink it. I'm going to eat it, whatever. But I'm not going to eat the fruit. And that's why it's C tier. C tier is like fruit I would rather not eat, but the flavor is good, right? So like green apple, well, we can get it. Green apple doesn't really apply there. Peach, A tier, absolutely. Because, and it's the only reason it's not S tier is because peach is hit or miss. If you get a peach that's not that ripe, it has to be exactly perfect for it to be delicious. Now, I will say this. Peach flavor juice, right? White cranberry X peach juice. That stuff is amazing. That stuff is bananas. Okay? And so, I'm eating that. I'm drinking that. And that's why it's in A tier and not like B or C tier. Because I think it rightfully belongs in B tier, but what they've been doing with peach flavor lately, changed the game. Pear can go B tier. Pear's good. I'm not going to complain if someone gives me a pear. They're not great. They're almost never ripe. It seems to be my experience. Like, they're not ripe, they're not ripe, they're not ripe. Then they're completely overripe and disgusting. Persimmons. I think I've tried this once. I didn't really like it. It felt like a tomato and an apple, so I'm probably going to go C tier on that. Pineapple. A tier, absolutely. Unequivocal. You know what? Pineapple goes S tier. Because, again, pineapple is one of those things that if someone has pineapple, do you know what I'm never going to say? I'm never going to say, no thank you. I don't want pineapple. Right? That's just never going to happen. Gosh dang it. Sorry, give me one sec. I gotta fix the framing here. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. What's next? Plum. Plum goes C tier. Not great. Pomegranate's hard to eat, so it goes B tier. The flavor's good, but they're hard to eat. The seeds are big. You know what? C tier. Pomelo, never had it. Raspberry, S tier. Absolutely S tier. The only thing that would maybe push it into A tier is that if I'm offered any type of raspberry flavored anything, raspberry candy, raspberry sorbet, raspberry juice, blue raspberry flavored energy drinks, that junk tastes disgusting. It's way too much. But raspberries themselves, someone goes, hey, you want some raspberries? My answer is always yes. Always yes. Red currant, never had it. Starfruit, never had it. Strawberries, S tier. Come on. Watermelon, A tier, because, again, the watermelon's got to be good, right? I've had some bad freaking watermelons, and you don't know until you cut into it, and you already paid the $5 for it, right? And then you eat it, and it's very mealy. So it cannot be S tier. I'm sorry. Honeydew melon goes here with cantaloupe. Absolute garbage. Asian pear, never had it. Guava, A tier. I would put it S tier, but it's not that flavorful. No, it's going S tier. Because, yeah, guavas are, gosh dang, man. My mama didn't show me too much about watermelons, but I will tell you this about watermelons. I've had too many bad watermelons to put it in S tier. S tier is for fruit that I have never said no to and have never disliked. Every time I eat it, it's delicious. Banana, cranberry, grapefruit, white grapes, kiwis, mangoes, tangerines, pineapples, raspberries, strawberries, guavas. Literally undefeated. Okay? Undefeated fruit. That's why they go in S tier. They're the GOAT. Blood orange. I don't think I've ever had a blood orange. I've had blood orange drinks, but I don't think I've ever had a blood orange. Looks cool. Custard apple. That seems like it's an AI generated image of a fake fruit. Ground cherry, is that what that says? It says ground cherry, I think. I don't know what that is, but it looks disgusting. And I've never had it. Kumquats. Kumquats go A tier with the rest of the citrus. They're kind of frustrating to eat because they have seeds and you got to eat the whole thing, but kumquats are king tier food just because their citrus is just the best. Mulberry, never had. Raisins. See, we got grapes, we got red grapes, and we got raisins. Raisins are actually going to go A tier with figs because dried figs are amazing. Raisins also fantastic. And again, it's just like, how broad is the appeal of this fruit? If we're talking raisins, that's some broad freaking appeal, you know? Okay. Jackfruit, never had it. Never had it. I don't even know how to read that. Let's see. Rambutan. See, I always think this is lychee nut. It looks delicious, but I've never had it, I don't think. Sour cherry, disgusting. D tier. White currant. I don't know, man. And avocado. Avocado does not get to go in the tier list because it's so vile and disgusting. So there's my tier list, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that bad boy so that we can post that on the YouTube. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all for tuning in. I hope you had fun today on today's episode of the JD Carruthers Show. Tomorrow, we will be playing Fallout New Vegas. And honestly, I got a lot of tier lists I want to make, so we might do another tier list tomorrow. Who knows? But again, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely day. And I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 a.m.